Already, Please Be Honest Radio is in full effect every Wednesday, 7 to 9 on High Vibe Media Group. High Vibe. Anyway.
High Vibe.
Still not on TV though.
2 words, high and vibe.
Wow. I kind of like that too, Lisa. My love. Lisa, my love. Let me go ahead and introduce my crew. To my right, I have the very funny, the very intelligent, the very beautiful Lisa, my love.
What up? How y'all doing on a Wednesday night?
Yeah, she throwing up
Thank
gang
you for tuning
signs.
in and not selling us out for Empire. We're going to have a great show tonight.
Absolutely, like we always. And to my far left, my regular cast, we got Mr. Ira High Vibe Game Face Entertainment Superstar.
Yankee promoters.
Yeah, we did good promotions. All Game Face promotions is good.
Drama King and shit.
I'll be whatever you want.
Petty photos.
Petty.com.
You like that?
Yo, I'm gonna make that a segment. Like that's gonna be a whole thing. Like
photography.
no, not
photos.
petty. Show with all the bullshit.
Petty
Petty photos.
photos?
We're gonna do petty photos.
I just gave
like
you that.
it'd be a bunch of like thoughts like with the purse on their wrist like this on the thing joint. Like you know what I'm talking about? With that
You silly. Okay, and then to my immediate left, we have a guest host, guest celebrity model, fitness guru.
Guru is my favorite word. Say it again.
Guru.
you know my state.
Just lovely, intelligent, beautiful woman that's doing big things. We have Diamond.
Round of applause.
Hey, Diamond, welcome
to the show.
Thank
I
you.
have one
Thank you.
question. Where is the lovely, the vivacious, the beautiful Kamika Foster?
Kamika Foster.
Shout out to Kamika Foster.
Kamika, how you doing? We miss you. Wish you were here. Kamika has some business that she had to take care of and make up, and we're gonna hold it down
I'm not gonna be
for
a pirate today.
her.
Just
Must
for
be
her.
Shark Week.
Hopefully,
I'm just joking. Kamika, you know I miss your stinking ass.
yo stankin' ass. Okay. Now, y'all know how I start the show.
Yes, a rant, sir.
My
What?
bad.
Don't stop. A rant.
Yeah, my rant, man. I mean, I start the show every day. I always got to get something off my chest, something that's just bothering me, a point I got to freaking make, and I make it on my show. So, basically, the question is, or the rant's going to be about, which is more precious and valued? We posted this in our Please Be Honest group, and which is more precious and valued? Good dick or good pussy? That's the question, okay?
What kind of question? Wait.
Hold on. There's a means to the end. There's some madness. There's some organized.
The question first.
The question is, which is more precious and valued?
Precious and valued.
Good dick or good pussy? That's the question. Okay? Your mom's not watching, right? Anyway, so
Mom, please.
please, Mom, turn your most, because this is an adult show, and I do apologize. I'm not here to try to. But anyway, check this out.
Forget it.
The question was posed, and we had a few comments, right?
Okay.
One was depending on who you're asking, which is so generic.
But I mean, it is. A woman's going to have a point of view, and a man's going to have a point of
Absolutely. Women believe that the P has the power. We have one guy answered good dick, and if a woman bows down to good sex, if she's subjected to it. Let me give you what I stated.
Okay.
Good dick is more important, way more precious and valued. Let me give you why. Once a woman is stigmatized, she goes crazy. By a woman's own admission, most men are nowhere near as good sexually as they think they are. It has been well documented a good percentages of women never ever achieve orgasm. So good dick is a more rare and more precious like metals. And if a woman is subjected to,
Oh Lord.
hold on, listen, if a woman is subjected to good dick, it's a percentage of a time that it's not guaranteed that you're going to get an orgasm or you're going to be subjected. Men can come in like this,
And
right?
I'm leaving.
A man can be a 2-minute man, right?
Right.
Every vagina is good enough to have an orgasm again if a guy humps in it long enough.
So
And
your
that
point,
ain't right.
is dick is more precious than the pee.
Based off of the rarity of getting a good high quality dick.
And you said a woman must be dickmatized. Is that the word you use?
Yeah, she can be digmatized by good dick. So if you got a hold of some good sex, because if you run, this is a percentage. I asked women, out of 10 guys, how many would be to where you'd have to give them that much head? You have to give them minimum coaching. They said 3 out of 10. That's low.
Yeah.
That's low.
But is it accurate? Women, this is from all women. About 3 out of 10 niggas will be like, yeah, he's pretty good. I can really work with him. The other 7 is like, that nigga ain't putting down shit.
I think a little higher for me.
Yeah. Well, I've only had sex with 4 people, so.
So
Look
yeah,
at
so
you.
I think it is like
No
I
booty.
guess it's an age group kind of thing too. If you were poll it, by age groups. I'm an ageist, so I'm always talking about age. But in my opinion,
Okay, your opinion. Give
your
it to me.
question, sir.
Please give it to me.
I think pee is more valuable and more precious and more all of that because
the number up there
it's when we give that to you, we gift you with something that is precious and amazing. You know what I'm saying? And women are usually, in most cases, virgins a little longer than men are. Men usually get it in at an earlier age. Some of us tend to save our precious metals and golds for the right person.
Some
We
do.
also can have a baby through that cavity, and we can award you with your first son or your first daughter with the P. Also, the D can,
What?
end like that. But as a man gets older, we all know that the D can turn into a little like a this.
Which makes its value, if it's good,
So
even
then
higher.
the value goes
Vaginas get
down
raggedy
like a
too.
2009 Taurus.
But if you get one that doesn't succumb to erosion,
And age, sometimes with age that happens.
okay.
Listen, the
So
longer
we're
the
saying
balls,
if you
the
get
more
it good,
enjoyment
So I'm
you can
thinking
get.
because of those factors, that my situation, and probably because I'm a woman too, I would feel like it's more precious because it's ready all the time.
and that you're making my point. This is what I'm saying. There's a chance that you can run across one
Yeah.
that is like this. But even if the vagina is eroded or worn a little bit, if he hums in it long enough, if he can come with his hand, it don't really
No.
take
I'm
much.
not doing
No.
all that.
Bull,
You
not,
can't
nah,
have
man.
props and shit.
Uh,
You can't be you got to come in strong and get it, and,
I'm
and
not-
we good. You can't do all of that.
I'm saying if he can make himself come with his hand,
So if we're
then any
65
vagina,
years old, we've been
any
married
vagina
forever,
will
and still sexually active. My shit's still good. His shit maybe not.
right. So if you come across
So
one
how's
that,
that more valuable?
because if you have one that was good,
I'm married to this man. I'm with this guy.
Well, he
I'm faithful.
you're right.
And he has some erectile dysfunction down the line.
Mhm.
I do what I do with these right here, so nobody has nothing erectile or dysfunctioning. Okay. So,
With
at
them
that
lips.
point, he
God have
does.
mercy.
Then I feel like he is devalued. I still love him.
Right.
We're going to figure it out. But I'm saying the value of his becomes a little less because he can't perform.
oh yeah,
like he used
he's
to.
he's a throwback.
So in other words, as my boyfriend would say, he's done in these streets.
Exactly. But let's go. You're talking within a relationship that's already established.
Exactly.
I'm talking about if you
People
came.
just.
Random
Yeah, just
smash.
random. Yeah,
Random.
You're
Irish
seeing.
favorite, random smashing.
You're seeing 4
Wow,
different
you're
guys,
so disrespectful.
and out of the 4,
can live
one
my
starts to
life like
take
that.
the lead, and you give him
I'm a
some.
fake Christian.
You still had sex with the guy that you last had that just couldn't act right, but he could put it down. He knew your body.
Okay.
This guy, if he doesn't come in and perform accurately, he doesn't get to go past the next
No,
phase.
we gonna be friends. We can be associates, but it ain't gonna get past
Ah,
that.
we can be
Exactly, so
associates.
that's my
You, sir,
point.
are in the friend zone.
That's my
Right.
point. So if it isn't good, and the chances are most guys, for how women stated, aren't as good as they think they are. There's a lot of coaching up that you got to get him to the point to where he knows your body. Once you get to that guy who can master that, it's precious.
But my
Because-
my thing is this: like, I feel like I'm 24. I shouldn't have to coach a man. I know how my body is. I know how it works. You didn't have your body since you've been born. So if you've been having sex for X amount of years, then you should know your body. I shouldn't have to coach you through nothing. I shouldn't have to tell you what I like. You should just know.
Well, you said know your body. How would he be able to know yours without
No,
experience?
But I'm saying, like, if he know his body, then
He know he's been slinging dick all along.
Yeah.
Let me help you, baby. He's been slinging dick a long time.
Okay.
He know what his dick does to females.
Okay.
He knows already if he's good or bad, naughty or nice.
For the most
Somebody
part.
done told him.
Lisa,
For
your
the
mouth
most
is
part,
so
my ass. He
vulgar.
done ran into some female that said, that shit is not what you think it is. This is what you need to be doing. I am not a
Right.
rabbit and you are not named Jack. So slow down. I mean, as a woman, you've had to say these kind of things. Hit
Right.
it from the back really does not mean hit it for real. Eating pussy, no teeth. I mean, we've had to say these things.
But
so what she's saying is, you should know how you slinging that D.
Yeah.
And you should already know. I shouldn't have to coach you.
And I agree. But since there is,
so you ain't precious metal.
It is, because even if you just lay there,
no, you are hard iron in no direction.
Do you hear what I'm saying, Ira?
I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Just be devil.
Lotus, if you want to join in the conversation, there's a mic over there.
Lotus, you can do what the hell you want to do. You are the producer of this show, and be proud of what you do.
Know what I'm saying?
And it's Mother's Day weekend, and Ira can shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go
17
ahead, Ira.
minutes into the start of the show.
What were you saying, Ira?
I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by yourself.
It's Mother's Day, dear Mama.
She made me forget my train of thought, man. Gosh, I hate you.
Oh, it's okay.
No. Okay, so playing devil's advocate, I feel like it's not just the man's responsibility or the woman's responsibility. It's a mutual thing, like a relationship.
You gotta pick one.
Especially, no, it's not. I don't gotta pick. I'm a grown ass man. I can do what I want.
D or P? Which one is better?
Oh, which one is
Which
better?
Which is more valuable?
Which one is more valuable?
I'm trying to get you back on
Pussy
course.
rules the world.
Okay. I didn't hear you.
Pussy rules the world.
Say it one more time.
Do I get a cookie?
We're excited.
Pussy rules the world.
Thank you.
This is the question, sir.
Let me.
No, you answered it.
Yeah, I think vagina is more valuable. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because, and I'll take it to as simplistic and downtrodden as current social media.
Okay, go ahead.
How many young ladies are in your inbox sending you pussy and titty pics?
Nobody by that look.
Okay, Lisa Diamond, how many random ass dudes is sending you dick pics saying what's good?
You know, it's to the point I don't even open.
Exactly.
We don't open
because and
I'm afraid to open.
Like before, when girls would say that, I would think like, nah, random dudes just ain't do. That's stupid.
Nobody
That's
believed
stupid.
me until I showed
and then
them.
I started seeing like, look, I'll be like, no, I don't want to look, but that's ridiculous. Like, why is this happening to you? I'm sorry on behalf of all of us. I'm sorry.
But now we don't have to accept. At first you had
exactly.
To. Now we don't.
And see, this is why it's a family show. This is why vagina. It's not a family show. This is why vagina rules the world, because just from that alone should tell you, like, girls are constant. Listen, women are so. This is why we don't worry as much, because women are so desensitized to. It's like Chris Rock said, every day, all day, they're getting offered dick.
Every
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can I open the door for you, ma'am? Would you like some dick with that? It's all day. It's all day.
So we don't even.
Now, if we get random pussy just thrown at us, it's
a holiday.
Christmas.
It's a holiday.
Y'all ain't gonna know that.
But you know what I'm saying? It is a holiday. It is something special. Like, I'm gonna question it off the rip. If she's just like, "What's good?" I'm gonna be like,
"Punk." Chris Hansen. Is Chris Hansen in this house?
It's rare. It's rare. So if you're getting it all day, that just shows you're controlling the situation a little bit better. Some of them don't use it to their advantage. Like, I don't think there should ever be a woman who is homeless or broke or anything. Like, when it comes down to it, look, you got the magic
and you know what's
medallion.
Sad? And you know what's true and sad? My mother told me that when I was young, and she was telling me.
I'm not saying do it off the rip,
like,
but I'm just saying last resort.
Sitting
It's
on the
there.
gold mine was her exact words. I was like, I'm 8. I'm trying to go play basketball. I don't know. But she's like, you're sitting on the gold mine.
Yeah.
She said, let them call you what they want to call you.
Yeah, last resort. You can always get them coins.
I was like, Mary. I wish I had Google, because I didn't. She was like, Mary was a prostitute. I'm like, who's Mary? Is that my auntie? I don't know. So my mother.
I mean, she's a fictional character, but keep it pushing.
She would say that to us, just to me. You should never be broke. You should never depend on a man. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but let some shit come up short. I know Dan, how you think you got them camps? I was like, don't tell me. Okay.
And half the time, if you finessing well enough, you ain't even really got to give up the box. You just got to give the perception that the box can be given.
So does that make us more valuable, or does
yes, that's what I'm saying, because you're more valuable.
It's a commodity.
Yeah, it is. Because it is more valuable.
It's traded on the Dow Jones.
Yes, listen, like, let's say, I'm gonna be honest, and this.
Please do.
because that's what we do. That's what
Please
we do.
be honest. Name the
You know what
show.
I'm
Please
saying?
be honest.
Like, as much as we want to, you know what I'm saying, our machismo says we on top, we running things. But when it comes down to it, half of the things we're doing is for the affection or the appeal that you're going to get from a woman, one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Like, money is all it is. But, and then we can jump into that other meme, which is more sex or the sex or, what was it? $1 billion or something?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the $1 billion and just,
Right. We talked about
you know
that
what I'm
last
saying?
time.
But for the most part, that's one of the things that you go. That's most men that are reach to be successful and so forth. That is the underlying goal: is money and the affection of a woman.
And you're right.
So pretty women too. Like, you feel like, oh, I got money now. I don't gotta fuck these. You know what I'm saying? These booger wolves. You know what I'm saying? I can get the diamonds of the world now.
Yeah, but the diamonds of the world still could be a hoe. They just
This is
diamonds
true.
of the world.
Thank you,
Pretty
diamond
hoe.
of the world.
Diamond,
But-
that's phenomenal. And it's true.
Yeah.
But
Could be.
No.
But you-
But
but
you
you-
get my point though.
but basically
I
you
get-
just
Go ahead.
upgraded. You just
Yeah,
upgraded.
that's
They
my
may
point.
not be ugly hoes, but
Exactly.
you just got a pretty hoe now.
That's my point.
and they still gonna want your money.
Yeah, and
so you really winning?
And a lot of times, a lot of times you're not winning. A lot of times,
I think she
But you
broke
make-
it
it's
down
a lot of pillow
on the straight up
princesses.
fly. Can we run that
It's a
back?
lot
I
of
think
real.
she broke it down.
It's a lot of real fly pillow
But-
princesses out there.
Pillow?
But you know what though?
Yes.
You just made my
You know what I'm
point.
saying? That's why the stud chicks is winning.
If the market is
Because there's a
flooded,
lot of lazy pretty bitches out here.
if the
And they're just
market
like,
is
all right,
flooded,
I'll take the
And they
dildo
think their
dick.
looks gonna take in what it needs
Right.
to be, and you can't just rely on that because baby looks fade.
This is true.
Ira made a great point. If the market is flooded, because you just said
Yeah.
if dick is being offered
dick for
at an
days.
alarming rate,
Dick is offered every day. And not saying just
All in your inbox.
all in your inbox.
All
and
in your
then-
DMs.
Or outside when you might be, I was getting gas the other day. Just how they be looking at you, or they might speak in a different way. You can tell
They're like they sexualizing you with
they
their
sexualize
eyes.
you with your eyes. You just, so yes, it happens a lot.
okay. Now, then it's also a saying that vagina is easy to get. Is vagina easy to obtain?
I
Some
mean,
vagina-
now it is. I mean, depending on the person,
Some
but,
Yeah, but
nowadays, yeah, they're
Yeah.
slinging it left and right.
singing it left and right.
No,
So,
I wouldn't say that quality.
well, quality
It's all
dick
about
ain't
quality over quantity.
quality dick ain't
Quality vagina is not just like randomly thrown out there, but
What makes
I
it
mean,
quality?
there is, huh?
What makes it? Who is it attached to, or what makes it
Who
quality?
it's attached to, and you know what I'm saying, how many references it has. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what
Damn.
I'm saying? If you got a lot of references, ain't quality vagina. You know what I'm
think-
saying?
But no
Like,
one
that's-
gets across that information though.
But I think
You're going to get if listen.
Yeah, you're gonna get that information.
Listen, let's just say we live in a city with what, roughly 1.5 to 2 million people. Okay, if I meet you, and as soon as I meet you and we start talking, and I'm talking to my homeboy, and I'm like, yeah, man, I met this girl at
It has to-
Somebody
it can happen.
gonna
Park
know.
Avenue,
It can
Yeah.
and oh yeah, the homie such and such smash. Your stock just dropped
Right.
20 points. You know what
To
I'm saying?
that
Like,
individual,
there's
yes.
2 million people here,
Yeah.
and I know somebody already that done fucked. That's
Right.
your stock
Yeah.
is dropping.
But I think that as an older
rare.
person, I always call myself older. but
yeah, you know what I'm
someone in my
saying.
40s, I'll say.
Nobody is.
I think pussy has evolved.
To what?
I waited
Oh,
until I
jeez.
was married to have sex. No one does that anymore. When I tell my children,
that's
they fall
stupid.
down on the ground and tell me that is unheard of
It's
and
ridiculous.
uncivilized. And
But you
It
know
is.
what I
It-
did though?
that is
Like I
uncivilized.
waited until I was 19 to have sex.
So now,
Right.
so and then
Hold
then
on.
we
Wait.
move-
Stop. Don't walk past that like that was real.
What?
19. Listen, that's
I
old for
swear.
that's old for
old these
sex.
days.
That's old for sex. But she said it like I thought she was gonna say marriage or something. She said I wait till I was
I
19. I was
know,
like,
but coming from my generation, when
Yeah,
I
it
when I
is.
first when I first
Yeah, her-
moved
yeah, her
when I
generation
first
for
moved to
sure.
Dallas,
Uh-huh.
I think I was like what in the 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade. There was girls walking around, yeah, cause he my baby daddy. He what? Wait,
Yeah.
what? Y'all having sex already, and it's just like y'all don't even really know the value of what you have, but yet you giving it to these little boys,
Seventh
and
and
they don't know
eighth
well,
what
let
to
me
do.
tell you another
It's-
thing
it's-
too that
it's
works
the
in your
age
favor
now.
there because it goes back
But
to
nobody waits anymore. Was
It
my
goes
point.
back to the on
Nobody's
demand.
waiting. Everybody's
Like-
smashing.
Yeah.
Now women, instead of treating their vaginas as something precious and something that they
They
should
should-
be
they treat
tried
it like
for
a flyer.
respectful of, now
They
they
hand it out
trade
to
it for
everybody.
everything from money to drugs to favors. That's some women are that way. Not all women are that way.
I got you. But not all men are sending dick pictures either. So in that
Yeah,
sense,
like-
All men are not all
No,
men.
like I
Not
said,
all
me and Ken, like the fact that y'all get bombarded by that, like the first times I was hearing this, I was like, it ain't that serious.
Yeah.
Until I seen like, no, look at look at the trail of my inbox, not necessarily pictures. I ain't looking at them, but just the amount of dudes in the inbox. I'm like, yo, that is really crazy.
But you know what though? It all depends on attractiveness as well too, because you can have women in your inbox, and women don't send vagina pics. They'll give you, hey, how you doing? Let me hear about your book. It's
I think it goes
it's
both
at
ways.
midnight.
It does.
Yeah, it goes both ways, but it could be at midnight and there's an inquiry. Women put themselves in the position to be hunted. If she's about, hold on, listen what I'm saying. You can have a situation. Let me give you an example. Okay. One time at a club, lady like yourself, we walk by. She looks at me like this. I gotta give it a look. So I just kept moving. I went by the bar. Next thing you know, she come and her friend comes around here, and they stand in front of me, and they doing this in front of me and my boy. They bouncing their ass to the beat, making sure that I can see that ass bouncing that dress, so I can come up behind and say, hey, how you doing?
Okay,
No. Let me tell you,
that ain't aggressive.
But let me tell you where you're wrong, though, Kim.
But that's different when you in person versus being online, because online
Absolutely.
you don't know me.
Absolutely.
You hit my DMs talking about, hey, I like you. Can I take you out? But you don't even know me. So
you don't really know me in person
What are
either.
you really going inbox me based off of what I look like? Because I could be pretty as hell.
There's a chance that they want to know if you're that girl who will respond to that. Let me tell you about my significant other. He posted a picture of himself, just arms, just like folded. He's from Brooklyn, so all that going on. Watch it. See, this is what I'm saying right now.
I just like this.
Me too, right? So he gets 2,000. He has 2,036 Facebook friends. I'm famous. I don't even have that many. So I'm scrolling through, and they're all women in different states of nakedness. Titties out at bad bitches. I'm talking about bad. I'm not saying I'm winning any ugly contest, but these bitches is on fire.
Yeah.
Like showing ass titties. He gets videos inbox. He gets offers inbox. Like, women are not far behind when it comes to the thirst and the trolling, because he has had to. He said he went to like a couple of phones. Like he had to like cut off Messenger at all on Facebook.
Absolutely.
From one picture. And I went on some of the girls, and their booties out, asses out. So I'm not saying that you guys are
There's a lot of smuts out here
doing it. Some women are very aggressive.
But I think the motives are different. I think guys'
selling pussy?
I think guys' motives is to have sex, whereas the female motive is they trying to get taken care of. So if they gotta show their ass to get it, then they gonna get it by any means.
And so when I said to him, you don't pay attention, he was like, man, look, that is some trash.
I agree with that to an extent. I think for the most part you're correct, but I think some of them is just listen. Some of them is just thirsty too. A lot of listen. Don't get it twisted. A lot of females is out here. They just want, you know what I'm saying. Listen, that eggplant picture didn't get popular for no reason.
Say that, man. One more time. That eggplant picture didn't get popular for no reason.
There's a lot of women out here that just want, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they done came through and got fucked over, and then they overcome it. Once they overcome getting fucked over, they're on some savage shit.
But I disagree. Go ahead.
But I still feel like they still want something in return. You can't tell me that a woman.
They want something more. True.
You can't tell me that a woman is just showing her ass and sending ass pics to a dude in his messages just because she think your picture cute. They got a lot of cute niggas around. Go outside. Like there's a motive behind it. Like it's not just because you cute. Hell, they got a lot of cute niggas on the internet, but.
And then
this cute grandpa's on the internet, apparently.
Yeah, they want something.
I think it's ego.
Yeah. And that's what he was saying, because my argument was you got all these women.
Women's ego. I think it's ego.
And another thing,
and I guess they think either their body or their looks can get them taken care of. So I mean, hey, if I can send my ass to a dude on the internet, slide it through his DMs, and I think he gonna pay my rent, then why not?
And some of it is simply this, and this is the
not saying that I would do it, but I mean that's like my friend.
You're asking for a friend. Listen,
for a friend.
Listen,
go ahead, R.
And some of them
asking for a friend.
And some of the immature ones, it's as simple as attention. Like they'll send you that shit and this, that, and the other with no real intent of following up. Like then you're like, you're pulled in. Like, all right, what's good? And then it's just, Keisha, look, he hit me back.
Keisha get a
my bad.
Ego.
Ashika Shay, look, he hit me back.
Ashika Shay.
Yeah.
It's all ego.
A lot of it is attention.
But I still bring it back to is they want something in return. Okay, look at a stripper for instance. I know a couple strippers personally. They not if you took money away from it, they're not gonna just be showing their body just because they want something. Either they gotta grind to get it because they have no other option, or they see a bigger picture and they trying to get something or build towards something. But ain't no stripper just shaking her ass just because she like it and she like the beat. Hell, you could like the beat.
No,
and
that's
living
not true.
room.
There's some.
They like the money. If you took money away, what's she stripping for? For a nigga to for no.
Not all, not most. But there's
So
some.
if strippers didn't make the amount of money that they made,
There's some that was stripped for minimum wage. I'm telling you. There's some girls out there that was stripped for minimum. Some of them is making minimum wage.
How do you?
Some of them is struggling. There's some girls in the club that's struggling. Don't listen. Everybody is not. Don't let the internet fool you.
Right.
I've been living here for a good 9 years. I done been to these clubs. There's some girls out here who is struggling. And when they come up to you, you know they're struggling because you're thinking like, why do you work here? You should be in the back of Jack in the Box on the grill. Stop this.
Don't say the name of these strip clubs, please. Don't.
All right. I'm not going to say them.
That was an excellent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Question.
Absolutely. Thank you.
That was an excellent question.
No doubt. So, hey, with the Please Be Honest radio show every Wednesday, we always come with some with the controversial topics. My rant comes in and it comes through. Right. What you got coming up, Lisa? You have anything to tell anybody what you got coming up?
Oh my goodness, I am so famous. It's ridiculous. It's just
tell
ridiculous.
the world how famous you are.
You can Google Lisa Love. You can
and you'll see a lot of porn.
And you'll just scroll down.
You'll see a lot of porn.
And a lot of porn, but you'll see me down there at the bottom. So on May 28th.
What you got?
This weekend, Mother's Day weekend, I'm in Waco, Texas.
Okay.
They're having a huge at the Waco Parks and Rec.
Home with David Koresh.
Waco party for moms.
Okay.
Myself and a couple of comedians. I'll be in Waco. It's on my Facebook page. Everything is on there and in Instagram.
Look her up.
May 28th, which is Memorial Day weekend. I myself, Mama Michelle. CJ Star.
Okay.
And
Chunky Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, Fonzo Crow, I think, and somebody else. It's called the Triple D Comedy Show. Hyenas in Dallas.
It's
a Quentin Coleman is putting this thing on. HC3.
Q, what up, boy?
Comedian Q is putting the situation on. So it's going to be a whole lot of funny going on that night.
Okay.
And then,
Coleman's do it
other
big.
than that, I'll be here next Wednesday.
Please be honest.
Guys, please be honest. I'll be here next weekend.
No doubt. Really appreciate that. Y'all go check her out, Lisa Love.
You guys, it's some funny stuff going on in Dallas. Dallas has some great comedians.
This is true.
You guys to support your local comedians. Women love it, fellas, if you take her to the comedy show.
No doubt.
They laugh, they have drinks, they can let their hair down.
Have a great time.
You get them home.
You might get some, you might not.
Nah, it just all depends.
Maybe not.
Maybe you might get a Smirnoff.
You may get a Smirnoff.
And not no mixed drink.
That's it.
If I might get some. Comedy shows they're lovely, but they are. It's a real date. It's a real date.
It's worth it, Ira.
No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's very much worth it. You know me, I love comedians. I'm a comedian. I just didn't do my first set yet. But look,
tickets are $15.
$15?
That's very reasonable.
Me on Facebook, Comedian Lisa Love, Instagram, Comedian Lisa Love, Twitter. Same thing for tickets. And support the females out here trying to do it, and also the local comedians.
Speaking of supporting the females,
can I say something real quick before you even do that? Listen, Lisa is annoying but hilarious. Okay,
annoying but hilarious.
Listen,
hilarious.
Go see Lisa, y'all.
Support her. Check her out, no doubt. Diamond.
Yes.
Diamond, the beautiful
Yes.
model.
The
Diamond,
beautiful.
where are you from?
I'm from New
She
Orleans.
from the boot, baby.
From New Orleans, baby. Yeah.
Hey. How long you been in Dallas?
I've been in Dallas, I want to say maybe about 8-9 years.
Did Hurricane Katrina bring you here?
No.
I'm glad to meet somebody.
I was going to ask you that too.
Why do we always ask that?
No, you know what's funny though?
If it's that she's right around the cusp of that amount of time where you might ask that question.
Well, no, it's because after Katrina, I ended up going to Houston, but I ended up going back to New Orleans, and then sad to say, my dad passed away, so that's why I moved to Dallas or whatever. But it's crazy because when I went to school out here, I looked at my my schedule. They had auras next to all of my classes. I'm like, what this is? While I went to the office, it was like they put me in all remedial classes.
Damn.
I was like, I'm not slow. Like I was in honor classes, so they actually made me test out of every single one of my classes to put me in honors classes because everybody from New Orleans was like I think it happened in 2005, so everybody was like in the 6th grade. They always on the 2nd grade reading level, so they actually made me test out of every single class just to put me in regular classes and honor classes.
That is some
That's
crazy shit.
Yeah. Wow. But it's informative.
No doubt. We
You know what I mean?
I mean, you know me, I'd get on my activists on that type of shit.
I hope a lot of parents. I hope a lot of parents stepped up and didn't allow that to happen, because I feel like, especially, you got to think about it. Like, especially like you said, you came after to Katrina's situation. But imagine the parents that came with their kids during Katrina, and they got way more bigger problems than just the school situation. So imagine how many kids was put in fucked up situations and probably got looked over and just passed on simply because nobody wasn't really paying attention, because they were just like, well, this is the easiest thing to do. Put them in some
I know when
shit.
I went to Houston, it took me, I think, 4 or 5 months after Katrina even happened for me to even get into school, because basically, you know, the banks, everything was shut down. When my family left, we left important papers because we thought it was going to be like a little another vacay, like Hurricane Ida when it happened.
Back,
yeah, but so we left literally with maybe 1 or 2 outfits, with whatever cash that we had on us, and I didn't take any personal documents. So when it was time to register me in school, they were like, well, who are you? And I didn't have a birth certificate, I didn't have an ID, I didn't have nothing. So they was like, well, basically, you're pretty much nobody, so you just gonna have to wait.
Damn,
that's crazy.
So,
well, you overcame that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I did.
So,
Yeah.
in overcoming that, and now you're here modeling. What made you want to get into that outside of just qualifying?
Did you belong to an agency, or you just?
Well, when I first moved to Dallas, I was with the agency. I was with 2 different agencies, and that's how I pretty much started networking and knowing people in the Dallas scene. But what got me actually into modeling, believe it or not, I had really low self-esteem. My dad's side of the family, they're Creole, so they're like really fair skin, long curly hair. I didn't look like, I'm the darkest one on my dad's side of the family, so I don't look like what they look like. So with that being said, I had low self-esteem. When I was skinny, so my family, they used to call me chicken legs, and I really didn't like the way I looked because I felt like I was the black sheep. So when my dad did pass away and I did come to Dallas to live with my mom, she put me in modeling. So modeling for me was more of a self-esteem builder. And then as I got into it, it was something that I was good at. And everyone saw so much potential in me, but when I started off in it, I didn't really see it as a career. I seen it more of, oh, this is what I like to do. It's a hobby. It's not like I'm really trying to make money pursuing this. But as I got older, I saw the potential within myself, and I was like, you know what, no, this is my gift, this is what I'm good at. Everybody that meets me, for some reason, I have favor with them, and they always tell me, oh, you have so much potential, I can see you doing this, I can see you doing that. So for me, it just took me to the point where I had to believe it. And so when I believed it, that's when I pursued it.
No doubt.
That's what I've been doing.
That's dope.
That's real dope. What you got?
I see, just from what I've seen of your work, it does stand out, definitely, because, I mean, you all know there's so many models out here, so many models, and beautiful women and so forth. But it's about what you're putting into the work. And me being a photographer, I see certain things that stand out to me, like posing, different things that it's just like, all right, you know what you're doing. Like
you're natural.
You're natural, yeah.
Right.
So I see that in you. So
okay,
that's what's up.
All right. And so with modeling, is there a sort of fitness aspect of it? Or
Yes. Well, recently I always like finding new ways to stay healthy. Just recently I looked in being either a vegetarian or vegan. Well, I didn't really want to cut out all animals, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be a vegetarian. So I'm gonna take some things from vegetarians, some things from vegans. It's nothing permanent that I'm doing. I just wanted to find a better way for me to be healthier, to, you know, be around longer for my kids, because I do have 2 kids, and on my dad's side of the family, cancer is a big thing with them. My grandmother, rest in peace, she just passed away from brain cancer, and then her siblings all passed away from cancer. So I'm just trying to stay around as long as I can.
Preventive maintenance.
I'm not trying to say like don't eat animals. Like
you're not an
advocate. Do what you
I'm
want
not
to
an
do.
advocate.
There
Like
is definitely a myth amongst women of a certain size as to why someone your size would exercise. In our eyes, we say you're petite, so why do you need to exercise? When we see you in the gym, we try to plot on how we're gonna beat you up. You're a beautiful young woman, and I understand
Wanna beat you up.
by speaking to you and other women. You know what I'm saying? That working out is to be healthy. Working out is to enhance yourself.
And that's
to elongate your life.
They look at you like,
Exactly.
bitch,
And
you
that's
did it. What are you here for?
And
Bitch, you
I
done.
don't want to say bitch because I used to be like, what this hoe doing here?
No,
So I don't
but-
know.
Oh, wow.
You know,
But
I'm just-
that's
was
a good
better.
point that you
That
made
was
because a
better.
lot of people they do look at me and like, why are you trying to work out? They be like, girl, you so skinny. But baby,
I
that's
said
the
petite. You
but
heard me say petite.
well, yeah. But other people they say skinny, but to me that's not a compliment. If I'm not trying to lose weight, don't tell me, oh, you're so skinny, because if I see a bigger person, I'm not gonna be like, oh, girl, why you so big?
Exactly.
Like that's not a compliment.
And
So
sometimes we feel like
I'm-
it's our right to say that. But then
yeah,
how
like
do
if
we feel
somebody
when
is
you say it?
trying to lose weight, then it's okay. Oh, girl, you done lost a few pounds. You look
Right,
good. You know,
right.
I can see you. You know, you slimming down. But if I'm not trying to lose weight, don't come up to me and be like, oh, girl, you so skinny. You need a meal. No, I don't.
I'm
'Cause
here
you-
for maintenance.
Because they're Kamika, the other host. Hey, Kamika, how you doing?
Kamika!
Miss you.
Hey, girl.
Same situation. Small all her life. So yeah, when I met her, she was taking weight gain. Because you got to have this amount of ass. She likes African American men.
Yeah.
That's the thing that African American men supposedly like thick women. So that's the situation. So am I big enough? She's always questioning herself. So but then she would always say that the big women feel like they just are bigger than her. Women would say they can always just come in with, you a skinny bitch, this skinny bitch. She's like, well, hold up. One day I'm gonna come back and just say, oh, well, you old fat bitch ass. So,
Yeah.
so she did that.
Slim or fat, you just gotta look good in your clothes to me.
Hey, I totally get it. And there's no scientific proof that working out makes you live longer, but your quality of life
Yeah.
is
Exactly.
what we're trying to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Are you going to be that old person or older person that can walk and go where the hell you want to,
Right.
or are you going to be like Big Mama that had to sit there with
It
the
wasn't
tubes in her
music, it
nose
was-
at the family reunion like this, talking about, baby, go over there and give me some more
But
of
you
that
work out,
04.
correct? You work
Yes.
out. You're very conscious about what
Very
you put in
conscious
your
about
body.
it, yes.
You don't drink alcohol.
Absolutely.
Every time I see you drink water.
That's me.
You eat meat,
I do.
so that you watch what you eat.
I do, but I don't eat vegetables.
Okay.
I don't eat anything green.
So what do you substitute?
Are you
your veggies
serious?
for?
I'm dead
You don't
serious.
eat anything green, like never.
If it's not in my mixed vegetables,
Right.
which I eat every now and then,
Yeah.
but I'm not going your broccolis, I'm not going your greens, your
Asparagus.
spinaches,
Zucchini,
none of that bullshit.
I
Cabbage,
like
Telling
all
you, yo, it's good. though.
multivitamin and whole grains,
No.
multivitamins and whole grains, and I eat chicken.
Grain ain't really good for you. You know that, right?
It's good. It's good enough because you can find anything after enough studies. If somebody
Yeah.
studied it, they can say, "Hey, that shit can cause cancer.
Yeah.
That shit can cause." So you basically, protein shakes, 1.5 gallons of water a day, and that's how we do it.
I'm trying to personally myself, number one, trying to get rid of this A cup for the summertime. Trying to start with there, and then I am a person who I think it's silly to try to jump in when people do things that they call I'm going on a diet. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever
It's not
heard of.
realistic.
Because diet isn't something you do; it's how you live.
Exactly.
Your diet is what you. Are you going to continue to eat that, or you continue to just drink them shakes all day? No, then that's dumb because you're going to end up gaining more weight. Just change your quality of life is
Right.
what is most important to me. I would like to get as alkaline as possible, but I love fish. So I'm never going to give up fish. I know that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So how do you
And
give up fish?
I like pasta. I'm going to continue to eat pasta, maybe primarily wheat pasta. But
And sometimes it's
certain
not
things,
always
yeah.
what you eat; it's your
amount.
proportion.
The amount.
It's your
Portion.
portion control
Way
is very
you cook it.
important.
Yes.
The portion, the way you could prepare it and everything.
Yeah.
So back to you, Diamond.
Yes.
What you got coming up?
Well, coming up right now, towards the end of May, I have a couple photo shoots lined up. I will be traveling to Houston, so all my Houston photographers, I will be in town. I'm pretty aiming towards the last week of May, beginning week of June. I haven't really set a date yet. Just trying to, I guess, go through everyone who's messaged me, trying to figure out what I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do, things like that. So I don't have any dates set just yet, but I will keep everyone posted who messaged me. I know if you message me on Facebook, please give me time. I get like 60 to 70 messages a day, so I'm not ignoring you. Just give me a little bit of time to respond to everyone.
Absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful spirit here, guys. Diamond.
We need some calls. We need some callers.
Yeah, so what we want to do.
If you love comedy and you want 2 free tickets to my comedy show on May 28th, call in, answer a couple of questions, and you may be able to win these tickets.
That number is 972-882-6146. We're going to go to a quick little music break. Play some good. What we got coming up? What you got over there?
I want some future.
I really wanted some Teacher Moses, but
I mean, no one listens to that extra.
Yeah, but whatever Lotus decides to play, we're gonna put it on the show. We'll be back. Please be honest radio. High Vibe Media Group.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica, girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris, everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest? Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us, and I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry, shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. You say you want a good time, but here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Talk to me, talk to me, tell me what's on your mind. If you want it, girl, come and get it. All this is here for you. Tell me, baby, tell me, baby, what you tryna do? Gold jewelry shining bright, strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
We're back. Really appreciate you guys sticking around, going for the second hour. You know how we do. We still have it in the building. My boy, Ira Coles, and the lovely, the beautiful, the model, the fitness guru, Diamond.
Hey.
Yeah, I got to give a great introduction back in. Now, we were in between takes, we were talking about rejection. Who takes rejection the hardest? Who can't take rejection? Or who takes rejection worse, men or women? Call in. This is the topic. We want you to call in 972-882-6146 or comment at the on the High Vibe Media Group's page. Let us know what you think. Diamond, I say women can't take rejection. I think y'all take it harder. What is your belief?
It depends on the individual, because I mean, granted, I've never really been rejected, but
She's too. Are you?
Did she flick her hair when she said that?
She flicked her hair a little bit and she her lashes a little bit. All right, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
With the baby hair pumping. You see the baby hair pumping?
I know, on fleek.
On
Check it out.
fleek, guys.
Yeah, it has. That's that Creole blood. No, but as far as rejection, like, I've never been rejected per se, but I mean, I have been in situations where a relationship doesn't work, and I gotta remove myself from that situation. And I mean, yeah, you're sad because it didn't work out, but the way that I deal, like, I just throw myself in my work. I don't really ponder on the situation at hand. I try to occupy my time and my thoughts with something else. So
you're talking more or less of a failed circumstance or relationship. What about have you ever liked a guy
no,
and you did not?
I've never been
Okay. So
I've just never been rejected. Like, I can't think of a situation where I liked a guy
and you didn't get him.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but
I don't have to.
I remember when I was in high school, and there was this guy that I liked, and I was like, and I seen him in a grocery store. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna know him, but I'm gonna meet him. I don't know him, but I'm gonna meet him. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen,
and it's not gonna be nothing forced. None of that. So then I seen him, I scoped him. I was like, all right, he gonna be mine. So a couple months down the line, I was like maybe a sophomore in high school. I started applying to different jobs. Every single place that I applied denied me, except for that one place. And I applied there as pretty much as a joke because I really didn't want to work there, but whatever. Well, long story short, I ended up getting a job there at that store. And then I seen the guy there. Me and him, we didn't talk, none of that. But then as weeks went by, we worked the shift together. Little behold, he saw me, he asked me out, and the rest was history. So it's like I've just never been rejected. Like, I see what I want, I get it.
No doubt, no doubt. Now let me go ahead and make my case.
Hold up. Can I interject?
Please do, sir.
So when you met him, y'all was making groceries?
No, he wasn't making groceries because I didn't start making groceries till I was 19.
Look at you.
Making groceries.
Shout out to my NO peeps. They know what that's about.
No doubt. But I believe women take rejection harder because it isn't as
For
frequent.
obvious reasons.
Yeah, it isn't as frequent. Men shoot, they send dick pics, they do all kind of shit all day, every day. So we take it in stride if it doesn't work. It's like a cheetah. If one hunt fails, it doesn't say, oh, fuck, I'm not hunting anymore. I quit. No, we just go after the next prey. You know what I mean? So I believe with women, since you're approached so much so often, that if there's someone that you want to pursue and it doesn't work out or achieve the desired results, I believe it takes a little bit more of a hit to the ego.
I feel like with men, when they get rejected, I don't know, because I done had some crazy people.
After rejecting them,
Yeah.
say some stupid shit.
Well, now it's not even that. Like, this one guy that I dated, again, I was like in junior high. I rejected him. I was like, I think we're better off as friends. Like, I just don't see you in that light or whatever. And he came to my mama house like around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, talking about he gonna kill himself. He almost knocked me down trying to get in the door. And I was just like,
Junior high?
Yes.
Damn.
I was just like,
make him crazy.
I was just like, what is your deal? Like, to the point to where he had stole his mom's car to come to my mom's house. And then his mom ended up coming over and was like, well, can you please just stay with him? Like, no. Like,
So y'all did date
we did date.
and you broke up.
But I like,
Can you please stay with him?
I'm
you
the
fucking kidding me?
type of person, like, I'd rather get to know somebody first and then date. That was the first situation where I just jumped into, I guess I was young, like, I ain't know nothing, I was stupid.
Right.
So it was like a spur of the moment type of thing. And then in the midst of it, I was like, you know what? No, you not for me. I ain't for you. Like, let's just be friends. But he couldn't take that. And I wasn't even doing nothing. So.
Damn. Just
don't
think
know.
what happens if he got older and he got some. He'd be like,
He was stalking.
yeah. Who's in my attic? You know what I mean? Nigga be in your attic and shit. Lisa, my love, Mike, the topic that we have is who takes rejection the worst? Who can't take rejection out of men and women? Who takes it the
I
hardest?
hate to answer these questions like a woman and make you think that because I'm a woman,
How are
I'm
you
saying
supposed to
this.
answer them?
Men,
Like a woman. So silly.
men can't take rejection.
Oh boy.
I think you
I
guys are
think that's
worse.
foolish because
I mean, I've had men speak to me and then say, "Hey, what's good?" I'm like, "Oh, how you doing?" And then when they want to continue it on, and I'm not feeling that vibe, I've been called plenty of bitches.
Yep.
Plenty of hoes. You ugly.
I
Why
wasn't
would you-
ugly when you was trying to talk to me.
Right.
Right.
So it's never okay. Well, I understand that, sister. None of that Malcolm X shit. It's some straight ratchet shit now. Fuck you, bitch. That's what you.
Or they hit you with, or if you like, well, no, I'm dating someone. Oh, well, you can't have friends. Yeah, I can, but you ain't one of them.
Damn.
that is about the corniest thing. Like this is where I think it is.
Please, Ira, tell us.
How you doing?
Well, number one, I disagree. I think it's women easily. Women.
Wait, I gotta call you.
And
back.
it's for obvious reasons
I'm on the radio.
because they don't. It's not as often. Like the average woman, if she play her card, we're gonna at least acknowledge and oblige the situation, even if we're not really checking. we might still just be like, oh yeah, whatever. And then we might talk about it with our boy later and be like, yo, man, this girl, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really feeling her like that, but she approached me. We love aggressive women. If you put your, you know what I'm saying, if you play your card, that tells me that, yo, she's really interested.
What point of rejection are we talking about? Are we talking about when you're first meeting someone or
Just
after sex is involved?
No, just the advance.
Well,
I was talking initial
initial
Okay.
contact.
Okay.
But after sex, listen, I will say,
I think after sex is involved, anybody, male or female, they get pregnant.
anybody is.
Then that's emotional attachment after that.
say that.
Even before the emotional attachment, I mean, it generally is emotional attachment immediately, but just off GP, if you have sex with somebody and after that they're like, you know what, I'm good, I don't give a fuck who you are, your feelings is going to be hurt a little bit. I don't care if you was on some one hit or quit. I don't care if my mission was just to hit it, just to know.
And I feel
I'm
like
going to still be like,
Damn.
hold up though, she said,
I'm
feel
good.
like-
I was good. No, I was good. What
Right.
you mean you good? I was
Right.
good.
I feel like men, you guys are hunters.
Say that.
So if your prey is denied, sometimes you fixate in your mind. You see the baddest bitch walking across the mall. You like, I'm gonna get her. I want her.
I don't chase
want
the
her.
cat.
So you go over to her with all your confidence in order, with your edges on good, your haircut, and you shoot your best line, whatever it may be. But we like a simple hi, how are you today?
Thank
But if
you.
you want to go on and quote some other gangster shit, and we say no, that hurts your ego. That
Yeah.
hurts your game, so to speak.
And I agree with you. I think that is the majority. That's why I can agree with Ken in terms of, especially like in his book, Why Must We Play These Dating Games?
Shameless plug.
I agree with that for the majority. I am myself, my philosophy is I'm not a dog. I don't chase the cat. If I don't see a mutual attraction or something, I'm going to, you know what I mean? Like, I could think you're beautiful and all that, but if there's not some kind of a mutual interest, I'm not really concerned. But that's why that's why I say you don't got to be like all aggressive. You could be old school, you know what I'm saying? But I want a woman that is at least going to show me that
I'm old
there's interest.
school.
I need to know that I'm piquing your interest for me to pursue. You see what I'm saying? I'm not just going to blindly. It's like you said, Ken. Like, even though I think the girls were just trying to get some free drinks, but when you're in a club, then she going to give you the eye, and I need to know. I need at least some indication that there's a mutual interest before I'm going to pursue. I'm not going to
Right.
just blindly pursue. I'm not into that.
Right.
I don't send random inbox. I don't do that corny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be something that shows me.
So you've never seen a woman's picture on social media and was interested in wanting
Oh
to
yeah,
reach
I was
out?
interested, but I didn't reach out like, "Yo, what's good?" Or no, that's corny to me. Like, I'm just not.
You're just
That's
like-
not
you're
what
just
I'm
like-
about. What works for me don't work for everybody. But I'm
And
just
see,
saying,
I guess
me
I'm
personally,
like the
I don't
same
like
way.
that.
I can't approach a guy.
Yeah, it's
like
just weird.
you will never. I could think a guy is fine as hell, and I can want him and everything else. But everything in me, I'm not gonna walk to him
Well,
and
do you
approach
do
him.
anything to make him notice you, even if you don't approach him?
That's all I'm saying. You don't
Yeah,
gotta come
you
at
put-
me,
you-
but you just gotta give me
What you
the
putting out there,
evidence.
Diamond? What you putting out there?
But see, the thing about it is, like, guys are kind of slow. So even if you are sending a little hint, they ain't gonna pick it up.
I might
so,
not. I'll be honest, because
What do we do? Throw a football at their ass? What do we do?
I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't know how to flirt. But I think I know how to flirt. Like, I can flirt with a guy and he won't
Catch it.
catch it. Like, baby, pick it up.
But
Like,
sometimes, if they're not interested and they're involved with their woman,
well,
that's
no, it's not that because
you don't think that's
no, because I've had guys that liked me and then years later would be like, oh, well, I really liked you. Well, why didn't you say nothing? Because I was interested in you too. Like, if you would have spoke up, maybe something could have happened. But closed mouths don't get fed. I ain't know, you ain't know, so it ain't happening.
yeah. So sometimes y'all gotta open your mouth.
Well, no, I threw the hint. You were
That's the
supposed to catch
problem.
it.
What was the hint? Wait for it. What was the hint?
I feel like if I'm texting,
I said, "Hey, James." That's her hint.
no, I
He's
feel like
slow.
if I'm texting,
I said, hey.
if I feel like I'm spending a significant amount of time texting you and
I mean, if you
seeing
text
how your
me-
day was, no, because
Seeing how your day was. That's a start.
yeah, seeing how your day was.
It's
If
your
I'm,
initiation.
if I'm checking
That's
up
an
on you,
initiation to me,
then I
yeah.
mean, I feel like evidently I must have you interest me in some type of way because I'm not going to go through my call log and see how everybody day was. Evidently,
Yeah.
there's something about you that intrigues me. So I'm gonna check up on you more than I do the average person. And if you don't pick that up, then baby, you just gonna
Yeah.
take your L.
That's true.
No
I
doubt.
see initiations and stuff like that from time to time because there was this girl at my job. At first, I thought she just wanted me to fix her phone, but now I was kind of like, you know, she does kind of stop by my desk every once in a while. Maybe, you know what I mean? So, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So if y'all don't pick that hint up, then
She still might just want me to fix her phone. No, I'm not sure.
We should have a show, really, you guys. I'm so interested in the state of dating right now.
Say that.
Are you single?
I'm dating.
I like that.
I meet a lot.
James, we're going to call you James, the person she's dating. You know what I'm saying? To protect the guilty. Listen, that's good, bro, because she could have just been like, I'm just out here or whatever. She could have said something.
You getting bashing over there? Look at
look, she cut the smile. It was enough to feel like there's somebody who's got my attention. So that's good enough, bro. Don't get mad. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro.
So I want to have a show about dating because I just find I have so many friends, all ages, all races, all religions, all creeds who are single. I hear men say, "Where are all the good men?" I hear women say, "Where are all the good?"
Those men are in Atlanta.
I hear them.
No, they ain't.
I hear them.
No, what did you hear? What she said?
Oh no.
She said, "I hear men say, where are all the good men?"
Oh yeah. So I think we should, at one point, please be honest.
Right.
We should have a show dedicated to dating.
And dating is hard nowadays. Dating is not the same at all.
Can I jump in on that?
Like dudes are not. Wait, hold on. But dudes are not polite anymore. Like me, I'm old fashioned. Like
you're young.
Yeah, I'm 24. Like I like guys to open the door for me, or at least make an initiative to open up the car door or something. Like they have no manners, and it's not even about you being all hard.
Chivalry's not dead. Chivalry's not dead.
No, it's not dead. It's just
that question. Please be honest.
It's a defense mechanism too for both sides.
I was about to,
but I feel like
she's coming next week.
It's not even chivalry. It's simple manners.
Yeah.
It's manners. That's it. I feel like a lot of guys my generation just don't have that.
Yeah, that's what I agree, but it's not entirely their fault. Like, I really, trust me, I'm the first one I would like to say these dudes is just, they ain't got it, but it's not entirely their fault. It's the age that we've grown up in with the media and the different things that we've grown up in.
How does the media not make you be polite to one another?
No. Listen, let me explain. Let me elaborate. When we were growing up, not y'all, for real. I mean, when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? And Lisa I can't believe she let me make it with that.
Because I know you about to choke on your own spit because you think you grew some balls right quick.
When I was she's so aggressive, and I promise you, I wish we had a censor button because she's going to curse a whole lot after I'm done. But listen to me, okay? Did you see this? It wasn't none of this. This is where everybody's at all day. This is where you got to swipe right to meet somebody. This is what people are doing now. You will never know the age of sitting on a corded phone, laying on your bed for 2 hours talking to a dude that's really trying to get to know you, and even though he still wants to be on his machismo stuff, he might front a little bit for his boys, but he's really into you because he's really gotten an opportunity to know you because he's been sitting there talking to you for 2 hours a night, every night, just trying to get you to go to the dance. You see what I'm saying? You'll never know that. So that's why the game is really messed up now. It's instant gratification. Nobody takes the time to get to know one another. And it goes on both sides because now the women are also on some, what can you do for me? What have you done for me lately? To the 10th power. You see what I'm saying? So everybody is, I got to get mine. Where it didn't always used to be like that.
But you make a great point. As in the book, Why Must We Play These Dating Games? Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
I have a quote in there that says, again, we mentioned it the other time, loss prevention versus damage control. Men try not to get played. Women try not to be used. So we try to go into the courtship playing with the lead.
Yeah.
You got 90-day rules. I got a limit on how much I'm gonna spend before I feel like I'm being used and played. So it kind of counters each other. But
ladies, don't do the 90-day rule. That's stupid.
The 90-day rule is garbage, people. Steve, you are wrong, Steve.
Get you nowhere but an STD because he's got to fuck like 3 girls while he's waiting on you. Don't do that.
I don't have a 90-day rule per se, but I'm going to be comfortable with you, and we're going to get to know each other. We definitely going to get them tests done before we smash. Now, if that's taking 90 days or 2 weeks, or if
this is what you do.
Comfort level.
Get you a house phone and talk on the phone for 2 hours a night.
People
still lie
anymore.
Yeah, you got the representative, right?
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna always find out about some shit after the fact.
That's
period.
True.
I mean, it's just no one's being informed prior to.
But I feel like those in that time frame, though. I mean, that's not realistic today. I mean, we grown, we got jobs and kids and responsibilities. But I'm saying in that time, it was different because even if your initial thought was, I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to hit, the time that you put in made you grow to really care for this person.
That's done.
So it was a different time. So that doesn't really exist anymore.
done.
So
You
what's wrong
gotta.
with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. That was a beautiful thing. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with today's day and age. It's instant gratification.
But you just said don't do it. You said
No, I said don't do. I said don't wait around 90 days to get the cutty. That's
How long
crazy.
does it take to get?
Huh?
How long?
Well, how long you feel like they need to wait? Because 90 days,
90
you don't know,
days.
you don't know
That's
nobody in 90 days.
Listen, 3 whole months. Listen.
You don't even know. You don't
Oh
even
my
know a whole
gosh.
person within a year's time because
I know,
I'm
but if I
I'm
wait-
pretty sure if you're with somebody for a year or two, you're not gonna know
I wait
everything about
90
that
days
person.
and you won't even give head correctly. That's a problem. Why did I waste it? That's 90. Come on, man. I'm in my 30s, man. That's 90 days of
You
my
gotta
life I
eat.
can never get back.
Hey,
Well, you're never gonna have anything quality because you.
I have quality and I will continue to maintain quality without waiting for 3 goddamn
I thought you were
months.
single.
I never told you that. That's ridiculous.
Somebody else told me you were.
Who was that?
Better check. Please be honest.
oh,
Somebody said that?
Yeah, they was like, you single. You was like, rah, 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 rah.
I said rah 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 rah.
You were discussing something with the lady and she said, you're single, so why do you even care?
Who said that?
wow.
Bring it back. Run
So
it.
you're in a committed
Roll the
relationship?
tape. Yes.
Okay.
Roll the tape.
How long has this been going on?
2 and change.
2 what?
2 and change.
2 years.
2 and change?
Yeah, roll the tape. You never heard me say single. You never heard me say that. No, you never ever heard me say
Get
that.
yourself out of trouble.
She watched the show. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Question. This is one I was trying. With women and men, you had made a point, or you made a point about men and lying and the representative. You know, people can.
Yeah.
And then you also made a point about how long you supposed to wait. You say it's a comfort.
Yeah.
It's a comfort thing. Is it a comfort thing that you kind of get to know a person? Do you have a set amount of days and months or time that he's just going to have to wait, mandatory, or is there a certain amount of works? Is it a certain amount of works or a certain amount of time that you say is enough for me to feel comfortable, or is it just? I mean, when I say time, not days past, but exposure to.
Well,
Usually
I
about
really
a-
can't answer that question because, like I said, I've only had sex with 4 people. So,
Well, okay, I feel you.
I mean,
I like intimacy, so 90 days is ridiculous to me.
but there's other ways
makes
to
it
be.
more
But that,
intimate. No,
but that
no.
makes.
Can I
But there's
just-
other
To
ways
get
to
to
be
know the
intimate.
person.
Okay. Wait a minute. What is it? What is in this 90 days? Are y'all just talking about vaginal sex, or are y'all talking about all types of sex? No, because she said there's other ways to be
She's not
intimate. Are you just talking about cuddling and shit? Because
So you mean to tell me having sexual relations with a woman is the only way
no,
to be intimate with her?
it's not the only way, but
But at
I mean,
least-
But why is that the
the
most important?
general intimacy.
Because if
is,
you genuinely like somebody, why?
I want to be one with you.
But you can be one when you walk down that aisle.
I almost lost
I ain't worried about the paperwork. I mean, it's cool if you like that. I'm not mad at the
Well,
paperwork,
no, I'm not
but
saying,
I don't
I'm just
give
saying,
two
like-
fucks about the paperwork. That's some government shit. I don't care nothing about that.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is there's
Yeah.
other ways to be intimate. with
Yeah, I agree, but I'm
sex.
asking you that I'm asking, like, to what levels are you talking about? Just generally
Holding hands?
cuddling, mind sex. I'm into all of that, but I'm saying 90 straight days because no, honestly, because
so
if we're
done
gonna
with it right now.
because if we're gonna go, especially where I'm at in my life now with my mind state and everything, there's certain things that are a turn off to me. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I know-
That I'm not into anyway. That's like if that's for you. Then I don't have a problem with that being for you, but that you might not be for me. You know what I'm saying? We're not on the same, we're not vibrating on the same wavelength.
Well, I can't
So-
speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself because I did wait until I was 19. When I'm just dating,
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to have sex with the people that I date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like if a
I understand that.
So with that being said, like if I'm in an actual relationship, which is very rare, like I'm not in many relationships, but when I do find that one person I want to be in a relationship with, and it does lead to that, no, I don't have a time frame of how long that person
That's-
has to wait. So
Fair enough. That's my thing. Like, don't
But
set
if I
up.
asked the man to wait 90 days,
Would
and
you
he
have a
had
problem with that?
And if he had a problem with
I
that,
would have a problem if
Then he's not
I would have a
interested in
problem
it. He's
with
not
you
interested in
saying, "Let's wait 90 days and that's your thing." Let's play it by ear. I'm cool with that. Let's play it by ear. See if we really into each other.
okay.
But if you're putting us, if you're telling me I want this to wait 90 days, then guess what?
What?
If I'm the dog that you're trying to avoid, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm really trying to fuck, so
And that's
I'm gonna
fine.
go ahead and play this
That's
game
open
for
communication.
90 days. No. You're not. You're not gonna
You're
know.
not telling her that.
No, but I'm saying you're not gonna know the communication because if that's my goal is to get the pussy.
Okay, but when a person offers you that
And-
90
and
days,
you tell
why
me
not just
90
say, I'm not
days-
interested in that.
No, but this is what I'm saying. If that's what your goal is, if you're goal orientated and your goal is get the pussy, you'll be like, all right, I'm gonna put on this
For side.
I'm gonna put on this
then you
little
just don't care.
good guy suit for 90 days. I'm gonna get that pussy, and then if it ain't about shit, then I'm gonna keep it pushing anyway. So what did you accomplish with 90 days?
So my thing
Fucking
is,
nothing.
so
Get to know people. That's it. Period. Get to know
Right.
people. That's
Chemistry.
all I'm saying.
Chemistry.
You can't- it's all about chemistry. You can't be putting no fucking rules up like it got to be this, and this. No, I want to know who you really fucking are.
You have to
I
compromise.
don't care.
You have to compromise.
Yeah, but
I
compromise
think-
is getting to know who you
But
really
I think
are. I
it
don't care
depends
about
if a
none of
woman-
these
I think
fucking
it
rules
depends
and
on
shit.
what that person individually, what phase and they like.
Steve Harvey fooled
where they're
y'all
at.
with that
Because if a
bullshit.
person
I'm
is
not
just
90 days
single
later,
and
I'm
they're
just
just
saying,
dating,
if
then
I
yeah,
ask
they
the
probably
guy,
don't
what
have
I
a problem
expect
with waiting up until a point to know that person to have sex with them. It's a chemistry thing.
Yeah.
But if you're dealing with somebody who's been dating already and they're tired of the same thing, hey, I meet this guy, we have sex, we go about our ways. I meet this guy, we have sex. Maybe that person is tired, and if that person chooses to wait and you really like that person, are you willing to wait for that person?
That was my point.
Yeah,
I
again.
got shot down. with
No.
all
I
this.
said if
He's
it
so
just
angry.
no, I'm not.
No, I'm saying like, what if
Puppy
she's
dog.
upfront with
Listen.
you and be like, hey, I've done this X amount of times. I'm at a point in my
Would
life
it be
where
okay
I just want to wait
if we
until.
Get to know each other.
Yes.
Yes, that's cool.
And if I
but
say
if
we
you
get to
say
know each other
let's
in
wait 90 days, then I'm gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna be like, look,
30 times 3.
I'll be like, listen, you wait for the next dude to play this game with you, because I'm not here
Why
for
must
a
we?
game.
Why must we play?
Because
It's
I'm
not
not
a
here
game.
for
That's
games.
what she believes
It is
in.
a game. It is
How?
a game.
Because that's what she believes in?
It is a game. What does she believe in?
It's her choice.
No, what does she believe in? The 90-day rule? That's
She
a
believes
fucking
she might want to
game.
let her pussy rest for 90
Listen,
days.
that is
Pussy needs to rest.
all right.
Just
With
like
it-
Jesus
all right.
did on Sunday.
All right,
I let
that's
you have enough.
all right, that's
I'm
get him, Lisa.
standing
If
up
you
now.
want to buy
A
into that,
pussy
it's the
needs to
Sabbath to
rest.
Saturday.
I'm not
but
buying
anyway.
this shit. I own a pussy. And
Okay.
sometimes it needs a rest. In
All right.
between relationships,
Well,
let's keep it
rest it.
100. Take some time since the next nigga ran up in it to let the next nigga run up in it. Take some time. I might not want to say to you, the pussy needs to rest. Okay? I'll call her Kitty, sometimes Fat Cat. Fat Cat needs to rest. If
And
it's
that's-
90 days, you don't own a pussy, okay? You're
all
renting
well
one
and
right
good.
now, and that's about it. I own a pussy.
That's all well and
Sometimes
good.
it needs to rest.
Okay,
So
and you can
maybe
save it
instead
for
of
whoever you
saying
want. I'm saying
it
with
needs
me,
to rest,
it's
saying,
not. I'm not
let's
interested.
wait 90
I'm not
days.
interested in you
Papa,
putting a
you got some Janet
barrier.
Jackson. Let's wait a while. Let me go back on this.
I'm not interested in you putting a barrier. If you say let's get to know each other,
Let the
I'm cool with
pussy
that. You know what I'm
rest.
saying?
Out of respect
if you
for
say
the last
90
two
days,
that
I'll be
I've
like,
been
yo, you got suckered
Let it
into
rest.
Okay.
a con. You got
But what
suckered
if-
into a con.
What if sex
So
is
go ahead and run
completely
your
off the
con.
table?
Let it
What if
rest.
it's off the table?
Like
Jesus.
forever? Like what?
Not
Like something
forever,
happened to her
but-
vagina?
Or there's no attraction.
No, I'm saying like,
We're not.
what
Why are
if,
we even talking? If you're not attractive.
but what I'm
Man, you
saying
have to
is,
learn
what
that.
if,
What do you
what
say?
if,
Learn
what
that.
if, what if there is chemistry?
You're the one who said you don't want to go back to that.
But what if
Right.
there is chemistry between you two, and she feels like she does not want to have sex at all until I guess
She's married.
She's married, yeah, until she gets to that point.
Then
It's all about
a choice.
It's all about chemistry. You
Oh,
see
okay,
what I'm
well,
saying?
okay, I got
Like
you.
my thing is, don't make it a rule. It's all about chemistry. Like whether or not I'm willing to do this is based on how I'm feeling about you. Not like I'm not doing this because until this date.
You're just
and
saying
blah, blah,
don't make it
blah.
a game, 'cause
don't
that's
make
so
it a
shit.
game.
That's so- 'cause I mean, I
Don't
can't-
make it a game. Let's get to know each other. Period. Point blank. Whether we have sex day 1 or day 120 does not determine whether or not
I get
we'll be together
what you're
for 20
saying,
years.
because
There you go.
I can see
But
if
you have
women
to
be like,
respect
hey,
other
I don't
people's
want to have sex
wishes
for
and
90
beliefs.
days,
That's
but
it.
then how would you feel if a dude
This
was
is
like, well, I'm
respecting
not
another point
for
of view.
the 90
I wouldn't
days.
spend no money on
for
you
the
for
90 days, I'm
days.
only gonna spend
You
about
wouldn't fuck with
$150 on you.
you got
You wouldn't fuck with him.
There's no bottom line. There's no blueprint to a long-term relationship. It just evolves, and it only is going to evolve if you have chemistry and you like the person generally.
Period, point
Because
blank.
no matter how pretty they
The
are,
pussy
if-
needs to rest.
Let it rest. Put that motherfucker on ice.
The
For
pussy
120
needs
days, I
to
won't be there.
rest.
It needs to hibernate.
Out of respect for you, another dude ran up in it 30 days ago. I'm looking out for you, son. I'm saying, let the pussy rest. You want some residuals? Okay, let's smash.
Lisa has spoken, guys. Let the pussy rest. That is determination and verdict.
it.
All right, now we had a topic that initially we was going to talk about on the show. It's Mother's Day weekend, right?
It is.
Okay, yay,
Mother's Day.
for the mothers out here, mommy.
Goddamn pussy
Yes.
the prize.
Okay, This is the question.
I was so hungry. I
Sis.
worked another job today.
Oh my God!
She's silly.
Can I listen? Can I interject? And then
You've
we'll
been
move on.
interjecting all day.
Go ahead, interject.
Go ahead, Ken.
You okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
I just want to know you're
Ladies-
going to eat my fries and keep it pushing.
Ladies,
I was so hungry.
gentlemen,
I tried to
Ladies.
say 5, but
your husband or
Ain't
your
real
man
potatoes nowhere.
Okay.
you do.
tells you
Ain't real
Mother's
potatoes
Day
nowhere.
is for the woman who gave birth to him. But I will recognize you as well after I'm finished with my mom. What is your response?
Repeat that for me.
Let's go one more time. Your husband or your man, your
Okay.
boo thing, tells you Mother's Day is for the woman who gave birth to me. But I'll recognize your ass after I'm finished with my
Does
mom.
he say it like that?
He said
With
it like
so
that.
much gusto.
Because you didn't talk some shit to him earlier, and he's like, "Look, man, I told you."
Why you gotta go over
Yeah,
your
right.
mama
Yeah,
house?
she talking shit. He said, "Look, goddamn it, my Mother's Day is for my mama, the one who gave birth to me. I get your ass something after I'm done with her, but you need to leave me the fuck alone."
And it's his woman, but does she have kids by him?
No.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
that's she's not even
No.
really a mama then. That don't
Okay,
even.
well,
What
yeah.
does that even matter?
Her
He
mom.
just took away her mother. I would snatch his motherhoods away.
But she has
and
kids.
Oh, she got kids.
She has
I thought
kids, but it's not
I thought he
his.
was saying she ain't got no
Yeah.
kids. I thought he was saying my bad. I
She
thought he was
has
saying she ain't got no
kids.
kids. I'm like, how
No,
you
no,
ain't
no,
a
no,
mama?
no. No,
ain't
she
even a mama.
has
If I
kids.
believed in all that bullshit, I would be like, you ain't even a mama.
She has
Okay.
kids, but he's not the father.
I mean, technically, I probably wouldn't have a problem with him spending Mother's Day with his mom because we don't have kids together. But if he said it to me like you just read it, then he probably won't even make it to see his mama.
Yeah. Ouch.
I feel like he can go see his mama.
She crazy.
All he
You know
want to
they
go
bury
see
your
his
drawers in the
mama. That's
backyard.
fine. I don't have a problem on Mother's Day. You know, life is too short for all the hang-ups. The mama might be dead tomorrow. You never know. So let the man go see the mama. But I agree with you,
Semester, my
Ira,
mama's
and I agree
healthy.
with you, Diamond. There is an approach or a way to say
say
it.
it.
But
Okay.
then, as a woman, if I started up some shit, you know how we get it crunk.
Yeah.
We get it started, stirred up, and then when they come back, we like, I know you didn't, but we started that. We started.
That's
that
what I'm saying.
confrontation. So I started a confrontation about your mama, which was bad in the first place.
Right.
I talked about her greens
Yeah.
being too salty, and then
And her yams being.
and
nasty.
then her yams wasn't good, and then you
And that
said you
chicken
were
was
gonna
dry.
go see your mom.
Right.
And you said you ain't my mama.
Right. I'm going to go see my mom. I got the kids. I got
My mama
the kids.
loves me fresh
I
out
gave
the womb.
kids
She
some
didn't make me
money.
wait 90 days.
Yeah, I gave the kids money to
And
get
then
you
her pussy
something.
rested after she had you.
So you're taken care of by
No,
your
it
kids.
didn't. My dog-
or even
my-
if
my
our
sister is, like,
kids,
right
we
after.
got
Yeah.
you something, but I'm about to go see my mom.
Now I feel like if y'all have kids together, why can't y'all all go out to eat or do something together?
take mama
They don't have
together.
kids.
No, I'm saying
If
if,
we
they
got
did,
kids
if they
together,
did
yeah.
have kids
Yeah.
together, then I feel like you include your mother in what.
Ladies,
they're doing.
let the man go to his mama and be waiting on him when he come back.
There you go.
Don't make this an issue. It's his mother. You would
But-
want to date a man who respects his mama, because if he don't respect his mama, he don't give a shit about you, your kids, your mama's kids. You could be a mama's boy, but when I get you to the crib, you my boy.
Okay, so
So
basically,
go on over there and be with your mama,
so on
eat some of
Father's
that
Day,
peach
if I
cobbler,
choose
and
to
bring it
spend
on
Father's
home.
Day with my daddy, you can't get mad then.
Absolutely. But
wouldn't
as
give
long
two
as you gave the
fucks.
kids money to get me something, because that's who I'm the father
We don't
of,
really give a
Yeah.
shit
then
about that.
go spend time with your pops.
Listen, dudes don't care about Father's Day like y'all think. You know who cares about Father's Day? Single mothers who want to be daddies. Who announce on
Who has to be
Facebook?
father.
No. Single mothers who want to be daddies on
I can't
Father's Day.
stand that.
Happy Father's Day to me. If you
Yeah,
don't sit
no.
your stupid ass
No,
down.
you have a
that's
day
not-
entitled to.
Never in the
yourself
history of
without
niggerdom has a dude ever said Happy
not-
Mother's Day to me,
yeah.
and he been raising his kids all by himself for
Right.
20 years.
That's true.
That is the corniest,
Keep it-
dumbest
see
shit
that
I ever
too. They have to
seen.
just keep it separated.
Yeah.
I agree.
One
Yeah.
is not equal or even to be compared to the other.
Like, unfortunately, I'm sorry if the father of your kids aren't there day to day, but there are some fathers that is, and that day
And they
is to
deserve
recognize
that
them.
day.
Yeah. And especially
don't
if you
take
got
away Mother's Day
multiple,
from you,
especially if you
so.
got 4 or 5 kids, what is the
Damn.
common denominator here? You the one who kept fucking up.
Laying down.
What's the common denominator?
Laying
You know what I'm
down.
saying? You're like, oh, neither one of my 4 baby daddies is shit. What's the common denominator
Shit,
with your buckethead ass? You.
Unprotected sex is the common
The
denominator.
common denominator is your buckethead ass can't get right.
Unprotected sex is the common denominator.
I'm just saying, if all 4, and you talking about, let me jump into this one. Cat Williams said it best on that one.
What do you say?
You like
If you over 25, I just like quoting people who make
Good sense.
quote this comedian,
common
the
sense.
pussy must rest.
If you over 25 and still saying niggas ain't shit, you need to check yourself for real.
'Cause you-
Like there's one common denominator in every relationship you've ever been in. That's the same thing for everybody. There's one common denominator in every relationship you've ever been in. So at some point,
You gotta check.
it
yourself.
can't be the other person all the time. You got to check yourself.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Question: when getting to know someone, you like talking on the phone or texting?
Talking on the phone.
Talking on the phone.
And the reason why I like talking on the phone just because it's like, if I'm texting you, you could be texting 10 other people. I mean, granted, you can still be texting other people while I'm on the phone with you, but being on the phone, it's like you have to pay attention.
So you feel like you have their undivided attention?
Not undivided, but to a certain extent, like if I'm talking to you, you're gonna have to respond, so you're gonna know what I'm saying. So
Okay.
you have to pay attention to a certain degree. Whereas texting, I could text you at 4:00, and if you don't respond to me till 4:30, okay, you're occupied. But then you probably didn't even read what I said, and you could just go back and read it and then respond. Like I don't feel like you're giving me attention by doing that.
I need to hear your voice to make sure you speak proper English.
That's the reason behind it.
That's the reason behind
Well,
it.
you-
I love a man with an intelligent conversation, with great diction, with wonderful English skills.
See
Maybe
that
somebody
word,
that's
like
passed
great
the STAR
diction.
test or something
There
of
you
that
go.
nature. I'm saying I need to know that you can speak to me and I can understand what you're saying.
And hold an intellectual conversation besides what you did today.
Exactly.
There you go. What about you, Mr. Coles?
Hello?
Texting or talking? Because you're kind of busy, man.
I personally like face-to-face interaction. I don't really care much for either. I'd rather have personal interaction. Honestly, like my thing is this, because I am busy. You know what I mean? And that's
Right.
I mean, most people, we're grown people with kids and lives and
Jobs.
jobs. I got multiple jobs that I do. So I like personal interaction. I don't want to sit and waste time with you on the phone. Yo, can we get together? Let's link up. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing if I'm texting you, it's the same thing. Like, I don't want to have a long text conversation or a phone conversation because what the fuck are we talking about? We're grown adults.
Right.
Come over, we can be in each other's presence and share this space and get to know each other for real. This shit on the phone is fake too because both of us are probably trying to do something else at that same time.
It makes
You
you
cooking
feel
for the
like- it makes you
kids,
feel like you
we
carved
all
out some
doing
time for the other
something.
person, though, on the phone.
Yeah.
But I feel like but that's the thing. I feel like I'm taking up time that could be better spent. This is just my opinion.
Yeah, you're just
I feel like
weird.
I'm taking up time that could be better spent for both of us. I'd rather see you like, yo, are you free? Can you come over? Or can I come over and see you? Can we go out?
What about a good morning, have a great day, or good luck with your presentation?
That's
or-
that, to me, that's the nigga trying to sell you a dream shit.
Yeah, I don't
Every
know.
single day, well, good
think you need a
morning,
hug.
good
Like,
morning.
I
No,
respect
I just,
opinions,
that's
but
just
yours is
my
always
opinion.
so
I mean,
away
I'm saying
from
every
life.
here and there, but every single time, all day, every day, like blah blah blah. That's somebody selling you a fucking dream. Like, to me, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I know people. I'm watchful.
We're
My
girls,
name means
we're
watchful.
girls, and we like
I know y'all like them
special that.
dreams.
It's
That's
not
why the
all-
Mac was the
that's
fucking.
how-
That's why he made a lot of money.
That's how I ended up dating the person that I did.
Yeah, that's
because
why
of that
pimps make a lot of
special-
money. They sell a lot
Yeah,
of
he's
dreams.
not a pimp. He works at the plant, so.
Okay, well, great. Okay,
I don't know how
now.
he has a girlfriend. I really have exposed something, and I need to
Because
meet
she's
her.
a realist. She don't like bullshit.
I need to meet her.
And I'm not gonna
Do you
give
let
her
her
no
out?
bullshit.
You let
No
her
doubt.
out?
She's grown and she come and go and she.
I seen you at events, and I've never met her. No shit, no shade.
Where?
Kamika's party
Kamika's party? What party?
At
every
at
year
Park
for the
Avenue.
past, and the one before that.
And what before that? But anyway,
After
all
work.
right. So anyway, okay. So smart.
I'm just saying.
Or not
I
smart.
would like to see your meet your significant other. 'Cause
Okay.
you, sir.
Smart.
I'm a realist. I don't sell no bullshit.
They always do this. All right. Anyway,
That's ridiculous.
smart are none of his business. Women, y'all like to find out about a guy's credentials, financial, right? You won't get with a broke guy. Is it true? You don't want to have a man got to be able to pull his weight financially. Is that true? Is it true? Is it true?
A man has to pay my bills.
No, that's to pay your bills,
Oh,
but
it's
just be
doing
able
something
to,
positive with his life.
yeah, and
Yes.
be able to pull
Yes.
his weight financially,
Yes.
just in case you want to, combine.
Yes. Bring it to the table.
Bring it to the-
We both need to bring it to the table. Yes.
Okay. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Is it smart or none of his business for a man to have the exact same concerns about your finances prior to dating you seriously?
It's smart.
I think it's smart. I
It's
mean,
smart.
you need to know what you're getting into before you get
Yeah.
into it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
there should be no secret.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
A lot of women didn't think so.
Oh yeah, I know they didn't. You don't need to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
What's the motive behind
Because
it?
you know we got a whole bunch of incomes, hidden incomes y'all don't know about.
we had one of the women in our group.
We are hidden hustlers.
She
Hidden
do-
hustlers.
she
No,
do.
she
Sell
basically.
drugs, braid
Ira,
hair, and
legal,
babysit.
Legal stuff, Ira.
Babysitting and braiding hair.
Yeah, we had one young lady said, "What's the motive behind it? If I'm a girl and I'm dating you and you want to know all about my finances, I'm gonna back off because I'm gonna think you're looking for help or whatever." When women do it, you know what label we get, right?
We're not asking the guy to pay. He's not asking
Yeah.
to pay his bills. He's
Yeah.
just saying, where are you?
What you doing?
financially?
Yeah.
You know what? Communication is so broken down.
Yeah.
Damn.
If we're gonna
You
get
can't
together
even
and want to
communicate
get a
about any of
house,
this
I need to
stuff.
know: are you a 420 or
Right.
80?
Or is that when you smoke weed, or is that your credit score? You need to know these things.
Yeah.
You need to know. 420, is that your credit score, or is that weed day?
Yeah.
I need to know that.
Well, she was saying that.
And they have the right to know because we ask a lot
Yeah.
of questions.
Yeah, exactly.
I
A
know
lot
I
of
do.
questions. And
Yeah.
we demand answers about
Answers.
some of
Yeah.
those.
And then y'all evaluate answers to make sure what that shit ain't lining up right, nigga. What you talking about?
So absolutely, I think it is your business and your right. And if you're a smart man, you need to know what kind of financial situation she's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of women just were taken aback on it, stating that don't worry about it. That was more or less the thing. There's more important things to worry about: STDs, if you're compatible.
I mean, my thing is that's
Yeah.
when it becomes sexist. Because why should you be concerned with his if he can't be concerned with yours?
Thank
And then
you.
what is the third question ladies ask men when we meet them?
That was
Where you
beautiful.
work?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah.
Where do you work?
Oh, that's
Where does
not-
your main source of income come from?
Absolutely.
That's what we want to know. We talk
all
and we
wanna
meet.
know.
How are you? I'm Lisa. You know, how old are you?
Yeah.
Or what do you do?
that's
What's
my-
Especially women.
that's
Y'all
my
can be
second
honest on that, especially women, because let's be honest.
Please be honest.
be honest.
Please be
If-
honest.
If
Please
you're
be honest.
if you're a beautiful woman or you're just attractive to me, period, I could meet you at the counter at motherfucking Wendy's, but if I think you working with it, I'm still trying to talk to you or whatever. How often is a successful woman going to be like, yo, he flipping them fries, but he got nice lips though? It don't happen like that.
I know being in the modeling industry is kind of hard. I mean, I guess like when guys approach you and ask you what you do, because I mean, now we live in a day and age where everybody on Instagram a model. All you got to do is slap on a bikini and take a
And
picture.
everybody's a comedian.
Like-
All you gotta do is grab a microphone and
So
tell
when
some
people,
jokes.
so
Right.
when people ask me and they be like, "Oh, I model," they go, "You're just another one." Like, no, I'm not just another one. Those girls don't make money doing what they doing. They doing it for show. Where it's different when
For
you're
the likes.
actually doing it because this is what you're pursuing,
So they
and
do
you're
it
not
for-
doing it for just attention to get a like or a follow.
There's a lot of these models.
So
Yeah, you got a lot of.
Look at their face. What their face look like? Ira, what they do it again?
These are the prime ones. These are my favorites.
right. Let me see.
Ah, that boy crazy.
What's the A mean? What that mean?
This is, I don't know. This is some.
I made it.
Can you make some bootleg handbag? That's some bootleg handbag.
no, you know the one that kills
is the
me, the one
typical
when they
box
looking
dance.
down at the ground. Like, what you looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the pose.
Yeah, what?
That's the
What
pose.
is this? Did you lose a contact? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're mean. Man.
It's
Not me. I'm a realist.
You're real
Keep
mean.
it real, man.
Please be honest.
Please be honest.
To be honest.
Now,
That's funny.
we understand. Is this a true or false? One man's "I'm not ready" is another man "I knew the second I saw her." You think that exists?
Yeah.
Okay, now I believe in that sense. Even if that's the case for a woman, you got a guy that you kind of really feeling, and y'all are getting to that point where it got to be a. What you laughing like? But anyway, you're kind of feeling each other, right? And you getting to that point where it's about to get a little bit serious, or you would want it to go a little bit more. You're kind of confused. Where are we? What are we doing here? And then when you kind of pose that to him, he says, "Hey, look, I just thought we was kicking and having a good time."
Well, you know what? I'm different because in the beginning, I let you know what it is. I let you know if I'm just
Communication.
yes. I let you know if I'm just dating you just to be dating because that's just where I'm at in my life right now, or if I'm looking for something serious. I'll let you know. One thing I always tell guys that I date, I always say, look, I'd rather you be straight up with me. I'd rather you tell me you dating 50 other women and you let me decide if I want to be number 51. Rather than you come to me and you tell me, oh, baby, you're the only one I'm talking to. While meanwhile, you're talking to. Huh?
And it's 51 though, because I'm not gonna tell you 51 if it's really 51.
But I'm just saying, like, I'd rather you tell me and be honest and let me decide if I want to still
Please
deal
be
with you
honest.
rather
Communication.
than
Communication.
you tell me I'm the only one and then later find out I'm not because then you take away my choice.
What's the likelihood that
Yeah.
you'll stay to be 51?
It depends where I'm at. If
I
I'm
think she was-
if I'm in a
I think she was going a little far with it.
I know, I hear what you're saying, but go ahead.
but I'm saying like if a guy is dating several women, tell me. Let me know. So if I choose to be another one of them, we're just dating. Ain't nothing serious. It's all in the air.
I'm not gonna give you a number, but I would say I'm dating.
Okay, this is where
Because I don't like problems.
right. This
Too
is
old for that.
This is where I in the book I gave the example. It all depends about timing. Let's say, for instance, we're co-workers. We're co-workers, and we have exposure to each other, and you can kind of see my mannerisms, and we talk and we're casual. Never ever was it ever brought up that I'm trying to get at you, or you want me to get at you.
Yeah.
Okay, then just through interactions and going out, it kind of just comes up a little bit, and it's nothing serious, but we go there. And then I tell you, hey, that's all we're looking at. That's all I'm really kind of looking for. It's not nothing serious. At that point, we've already made a little bit of a connection, right? You already kind of know me. Let's say, flip it. I meet you out somewhere, and I just come up to you, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Lisa, whatever. And my name's Ken. But look, I ain't looking for nothing serious. I just want to be intimate with you with no strings attached. This is just right off the bat.
Yeah.
I find you attractive. I find you sexy. That amount of brute honesty.
I would prefer that.
But most times in that situation, what do you have invested? I think you'll be taken aback, no matter if he's the prettiest nigga on earth.
You're going to get some that are taken aback and some who going to take him to the back.
I mean,
I like that verbiage.
Yes.
I'm quick with it.
But just right off the bat, so you saying there's a guy out there so attractive that you're just pumping gas. He comes up to you and says, "Hey, what's your name?" You say, "I'm Lisa." "Hey, my name is this. How you doing?" "I'm fine." "Look, I don't want nothing serious. I just find you attractive and I want to see how you feel inside or have sex." There's a guy out there fine enough to where you can say,
for me in particular, that's not my thing. I've never had.
So what would happen? How would you
I would
be
say
taken?
thank you for your compliment
And thank you for your honesty.
and thank you for being
that's
so
not what I
honest.
want.
But that is what I'm looking for in my life.
Exactly. That's why
I've
you'll
never
never
had
get
a one night stand. That's just me. I've never met a guy and was like, oh shit.
That's
never.
why you won't get the honesty, because the fox has to be more cunning than the rabbit.
But you can't.
But that's not everybody though. There are some women who don't
like
want
that.
don't want strangers.
It's a whole.
But they can't
you
take-
think the stay woke people is relevant? The stay woke people who smoke weed all day and don't work. There are women out there who say, I want no strings. I'm tired of being cheated on.
Women are just as savage as men is these
If
days.
a man walked up to me and said, let's do
That's
it,
the point I was trying to make earlier.
then they would do it.
I get it, but then there's also a rule to the game. She could be that person for that man, but we're talking about the protocol of the situation. It's still, even in her training, she's still brought up in this society, no matter how much of a savage she is. There's a process. That amount of brute force, blunt trauma, honesty just won't go well with anyone.
I don't know if you've been out in the world or
Yeah,
where you're
'cause,
listening. Because right now, today,
I-
you better come to one of my comedy shows.
Please,
I got a
please.
section of women
That are just, if you just walk straight up.
Straight
if
savage.
you look good enough, they got some women out there that's like that.
because they've been through so much. They've been through that. They've already been taken aback. Well,
There's some
They've
desensitized.
already
She's
been
right.
through
She ain't
that.
lying.
They've already been through that point where they're taken.
It's just
aback.
like because
they've been drugged through
brutal
so
honesty
much.
sometimes is what it is. Like, but I think it takes more than just to come up and say it. Though most of the time they got to see that that's who you are. Like me, I'm that type of person. I'm not going to say that because the AIDS ratio in Dallas is a little bit too crazy for me. But in general,
Right.
I don't like to lie because this is the hiding shit and all that shit. That is I'm beyond that. I'm too old for that shit. Like, I'm gonna just tell you what it is.
Right.
Either you like it or you don't. You know what I mean?
And I'm not
And I
talking-
understand if you don't.
I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I'm not talking about hiding behind whatever happens.
You're
happens
saying
bullshit.
the initial.
Yeah, I'm talking
Straight
straight up.
up.
I want your pussy.
We like it.
Yeah.
Some women like it.
Yeah,
Listen,
they do.
Some
It's
like
acceptable.
I get
It's
it.
acceptable.
It's a rare breed. It's a rare breed,
There's
but
the
it's
needle
out
in the
there.
haystack. Do you think if
I
in
don't
this
think
lifetime?
It's not a needle
You
in
should
the
try
haystack.
it, Ken. You're an author.
Yo, you gotta
Research.
listen.
You
You can
gotta
peep.
try it.
You can peep it though.
gotta try
You
it.
can peep
And
it.
then you got to figure
She's not
out
gonna look like y'all two.
what generation are you?
I mean-
She's not gonna look like y'all two.
Nah, you can peep
Now, you
it.
didn't throw that in.
She's not gonna look like y'all two. I'm not saying I gotta go
that's a lie.
savage.
Oh no!
You
That's
can
a
peep
lie.
it. Hey.
It's a lot of. They don't get it. It's a lot
We're
of.
not
women.
gonna
It's a
say
lot
the
of-
name.
The ratio to
when we
women
do
to
that
men is
situation,
is 10
this
to
weekend,
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna show you them.
I googled this, you guys. The ratio of men to women,
You might not like them though.
not even
Of course
African American men, across the board,
Uh-huh.
is 10-2. For every 2 men,
Yeah.
there's 10 women
Yeah.
in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. We
right now.
motherfucking winning.
HIV is 43%.
That's why we kind of losing though. Too, at the same time.
And there's so many men. I do comedy shows all over 75287, and I'm telling you right now, there's always more women everywhere I go than men. The gym, the club, the comedy show. There's too many women in Dallas.
Yeah, I think
So now
ultimately
that you can.
That's
do
not
it.
a thing.
No.
There's not
I
too
just,
many
I
women
just feel like
anyway.
now, like the
There's
times
too many-
really
there's a
have
ratio.
been changed where
I-
it was
numbers
men
don't lie.
taking
I know it's not too
men
many,
taking
though.
advantage
Oh,
of
yeah,
women. So
you're
where
right.
now the
Good
tables
job,
is turned.
Ira.
Now men feel like women are
Never
taking
too many.
advantage of them because now women is
Yep.
like there's guys that'll go up to a woman. And the guy or want a meaningful relationship, and the girl just like, yo, look, I'm just trying to have
Yep.
fun. Like, I'm not looking for nothing. I'm not looking for what you're looking for.
Thank you.
So-
you know what? I
can't
promised
believe
myself
you-
I wouldn't cry.
No, listen. I've run the experiment. It's in
She's
the book.
right.
I went up to 5. I've done the experiment. It does work, but
Women are
they're still
savages.
taken aback. Let me tell you what I meant. Went to a club, five different women, and I made sure I had the best chance to be successful.
It's in the book.
It's in the book.
Okay.
Five different women, and they all kind of gave an eye when you first walked in. I went to all 5 separately. Hey, how you doing? About 5 minutes of that conversation, where you from, that bullshit, and then I came out and said, I don't want nothing serious, no strings attached. I just want to be intimate. All 5 initially said, thank you for your honesty. That's not what I'm looking for. 3 of the 5 said, all right, well, you seem to be cool, so let me get your number.
Yeah, because
And then I smashed 2. So I get it. It does work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But they were
here's the
still
thing.
taken back.
No, they weren't really.
They weren't taking.
They just gotta play that game.
I understand.
They gotta play that game. If you can't just be like, all right, that's cool, because even if you said it first, you still thinking like, oh, she's a slut. She gotta play the game like,
course.
oh, you're doing too much.
Of course.
But you kind of cute though,
We can
because she was
kick it.
thinking like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
me too, but I can't tell
Tell
you
me
that.
that.
It's like if you ask a
Exactly.
woman, now, how many dudes you be with, and she be like,
4.
1. I ain't want 9 minutes.
Whatever.
And she be like, all right, I can count on one hand.
But I can't.
And you be like,
can,
4?
though.
Oh, you innocent? Okay, that's 4. But really, she's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta carry the 3, but it's
No,
all good.
no.
You know bullshit. Speaking for
I know, I know.
speaking for a friend.
Balvin. Take it easy. Take it easy. Please take it easy. Yeah, we carry the 3.
I get what you're saying though.
But y'all see what I'm saying?
But yeah, of course, they gotta play the
You
game.
gotta play the game. You can't keep
But
it
for
like
me
that.
individually, that to me, it's honestly
Okay,
it's
one
so
night stand?
sexy.
Oh, it's,
I've never had a one night stand.
But you want them to be honest and upfront,
I
Never,
want to be
ever?
honest enough forever.
so you
Yeah.
can make a decision.
Really?
I have
Never,
been in
ever.
I have been approached in the club and literally begged to go home.
But I understand why that is. Like, if you never had a one night stand, that's a plus because that means you got that snapback. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I
He
don't
might have
go
been
to the
thinking
club
like, I
because
just
of
wanted
that.
to. And then
You don't
he's
like going to the
damn,
club
that
anyway?
is something special.
Ever?
Because it's the same. Like if I'm going there, like for promotion or like if I'm hosting, that's one thing. But for me, just to be at the club, just to say I'm cute and just so a bunch of dudes to holler at me, I can do that in my living room on my phone. They do it all day, so I don't got to be out in public to do it. Because all you're gonna do is grind up on me, have stinky bread, and I don't got time for that.
Grind up on me a stinky breath.
Yeah.
That ain't cool. That's pretty bad.
So nah, I'm good on the club scene.
Not you 5. I might grind up on you, but my breath gonna be alright.
But you're not single, so
I don't know. I just feel like the whole being people at the club is just dead.
joke
Like,
with this whole
I can't-
I mean,
relationship.
happy hour. I do happy hour.
She
I
knows
mean,
what
it's
do. She
different.
know
Like
I'm a
if
joker.
it's different if you're
And I'm super
going
fucking-
to enjoy yourself and just to enjoy the scenery. But if you're going there
You know,
initially
going to
to
the
meet
front.
somebody,
What?
no.
No good.
Lotus bought me that. She treated me because I was starving.
All right, let's do the announcements.
We have announcements today. We didn't do any news.
No. Diamond.
Diamond.
Announcements.
Hey.
Make it showtime, baby.
All right. So Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. the Black of the Berry, and then on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Please be honest.
Please be honest.
Be honest. Hey, all right. So from Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. we have Sports Rehab. So all my sports players or my sports
And
watchers.
it's crazy.
Yes.
V,
tune
no,
in.
you don't know.
Tune
V
in.
is
Tune
crazy.
in.
He's
Because
crazy.
you're going to love it. And then from Sunday from 4 to 6 is Coach's Corner. So all the highlights and things that y'all miss. Tune
Coach's
in.
Corner's got you.
Yes. So, and then also on Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. we have our Suave radio show. So all my Ricky Suave lovers, tune in.
Tune in.
Yeah, great announcement.
No doubt, because if you're if you're interested in hosting your own show or advertising with High Vibe Media Group, please contact at 972-882-6146.
Or holler at me directly. I'll cut you a side deal.
Side deal.
Side deal. Thank you for that wonderful announcement.
Good
You
job,
did excellent,
guys.
absolutely.
Good job. Good
Well, you know,
job.
we wrapping it up. Lisa, my love, anytime I'm in your presence, I feel wonderful.
Do you?
Yes,
have
I
a
do.
great time. Thank you so much for being inviting me to host. Please
Go ahead and
be honest.
do that shout out on where you're going to be. Give them another real quick recap,
I am
please.
going to be this Saturday. I'm going to be in Waco, Texas. If you
Waco.
live in Waco, I don't have to make a big announcement. Y'all all live in the same area. Please come to the show. Bring your mama. Bring your baby mama. I will be
And
one
your
of the
side
comedians.
chick.
And no side chicks. You got to do the side chicks on Monday for Mother's
They
Day.
pay more money for the side chick. That's what
Monday.
you gonna play
Their
yourself?
Mother's Day is on Monday.
Yeah.
On May 28th, Memorial Day weekend, when all of you are off work, who have
Off
jobs,
work.
I have a comedy show at Hyenas in Dallas on
Hyena
Mockingbird
Dallas.
Lane. Myself and some very, very, very funny comedians will be putting on a very, very funny show.
Absolutely.
So please come out and support me. $15 will get you in. May 28th.
May 28th.
Memorial Day weekend.
Weekend.
Now, is that pre-sale or is that the whole?
It's for sale,
He trying to figure out if that's
pre-sale,
a sale at the
after
door.
sale. They're
Yeah.
all $15 all day, every day.
All day,
At the
every day.
door?
At the
At the
door.
door,
You're supposed to make it iron at the door so they get them early.
at the door, 20 at the door, 15 for the tickets.
There you go.
There
My
you go.
bad.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go.
Look at his face, red.
Ira Coles, my man. What you got? Anything coming up on Game
Yo,
Face?
I'm gonna be at the crib after this till about 6:30ish.
But Ira, you do for real photography and you do headshots and you have. Come on.
Yeah, never mind. I made a joke. Listen, yes, I'm available. Hit me up. Photography, videography, DJing, everything. I'm a Renaissance man. So
All right.
Fuck with your
Classic
boy.
man.
No doubt, no
Right.
doubt.
Miss
Diamond.
Diamond.
Yes, and book me to host if photographers, Houston, Dallas, Austin, all surrounding areas.
What
if
dates are you
wanna
gonna be in
book me.
H-Town?
Right now I'm looking the end of May, so probably the last week of May, beginning week of June, I'll be in Houston.
But first, you're going to come to the comedy
Okay,
show
so
and then
Yes.
you're going to go to Houston.
Okay,
then I'll go to
yeah,
Houston.
I was about to
Yes,
say, all right,
gotta get
all
my
right.
tickets.
Shameless.
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 Yes, me and my date may be there.
No
so.
doubt. Well, maybe, hey,
Look
hey.
at this. She gave her boo a plug. Did y'all hear that?
Boom!
Did you hear that?
You get a plug.
Yeah,
AKA number 4.
Hey, Love Grand.
Number 4.
maybe.
Baby. She's
Well, hey,
Maybe.
Quattro, she's saying what's good.
next week we're going to have a wonderful guest. We're going to talk about some dating games and dating hookups and meetups. We're going to have Tori in the house.
You guys should give us a call up here. I
Yeah.
mean, really,
And Kamika will be back with all her natural
Tamika will
hair.
be back, and you guys should call in because you're doing nothing except sitting at home. And I know you want to talk to us. This panel is always red hot. So
Red
I
hot.
know you want to talk to Ira about his life because I do. And just call us and Ken with his shameless plugs and me with my jokes. And we always have a wonderful host for the evening. So please call us, tune in, show us some love.
No doubt, no doubt. Till next week, please be honest. Radio, High Vibe Media Group, Ira Coles, Lisa, my love,
Ridiculousness. Ridiculous.
Holla.
and Diamond. Y'all be safe.
Thanks, love.